Hey guys, today I am going to discuss about the topic photosynthesis. Photosynthesis is a physiological process by which chlorophyllous parts of plants prepare food in the form of sugar by utilization of carbon dioxide, water and dissolved mineral ions in the presence of solar radiation or radiant energy and by liberating oxygen gas as one of the byproduct. Photosynthesis is nothing but preparation of food or glucose in the presence of sunlight or radiant energy or solar radiation. Photosynthesis takes place in the presence of chlorophyll. Chlorophyll acts as a major photosynthesis pigment. A chlorophyll molecule contains magnesium at its center. It has a porphyrin head and a phytol tail. There are many types of chlorophyll such as chlorophyll A, B, C, D and E, out of which chlorophyll A and chlorophyll B are considered as the primary and major photosynthetic pigment, while chlorophyll D, chlorophyll E, chlorophyll C and all are considered as the secondary photosynthetic pigment. Photosynthesis occurs best in blue and red light or in bluish red light. Photosynthesis occurs worst in green light. Chlorophyll, being green in color, reflects green light. As I have already told, chlorophyll are of different categories such as chlorophyll A, B, C, D and E, out of which chlorophyll A and B are the most abundant. Chlorophyll A and B act as the major photosynthetic pigments, while other forms of chlorophyll act as secondary photosynthetic pigments. It is already mentioned. Accessory photosynthetic pigments. Carotenoids and phycobilins act as accessory photosynthetic pigments, out of which carotenoids can be further subdivided into carotenes and xanthophylls. Xanthophylls are yellowish in color while carotenes are orange in color. Phycobilins are water-soluble accessory photosynthetic pigments. Functions of accessory photosynthetic pigments: absorbs solar radiation and passes it to the chlorophyll molecule, protects the chlorophyll molecule from photooxidation. Now let's come to the phases of photosynthesis. Photosynthesis can be broadly subdivided into two phases. First phase is the light reaction or photochemical phase, which occurs in the presence of light energy in thylakoids of granum of chloroplast. Number 2 is dark reaction or biosynthetic phase, which occurs in the stroma or ground matrix of chloroplast. It is also known as Calvin cycle or is C3 cycle due to the invention by Calvin, or is called C3 cycle because the first stable product of dark reaction of photosynthesis is a 3-carbon compound, which is phosphoglyceric acid. Now let's understand the concept of photosystem. A photosystem comprises of a minimum number of chlorophyll molecules that act together in a photochemical reaction to release or liberate one molecule of oxygen. Clear? Parts of a photosystem: a reaction center comprising of specialized chlorophyll molecules and a light harvesting complex comprising of antenna molecules and core molecules. Antenna molecules capture solar radiation, passes it to the core molecules. Core molecules act as the actual site or actual center of light harvesting. Here, actual harvesting of light energy takes place. Now let us consider two different types of photosystem. They are photosystem 1 and photosystem 2. It is very important. This difference is mostly asked in many board examinations. In photosystem 1, the reaction center is P700. In photosystem 2, reaction center is P680. Photosystem 1 carries both cyclic as well as non-cyclic photophosphorylation independently. Photosystem 2 carries only non-cyclic photophosphorylation in the presence of photosystem 1. Photosystem 1 gets activated by light energy of wavelength 700 nanometer. Photosystem 2 gets activated by solar radiation of wavelength 680 nanometer. Phases of light reaction or photochemical phase of photosynthesis. Number 1. Activation of chlorophyll molecule by photons of light. As the solar radiation falls on the chlorophyll molecule, electrons are released. Number 2. Photolysis of water or Hill reaction. It is a splitting of water molecule into H plus ions and OH minus ions in the presence of light and granum. Photolysis of water is the source of oxygen which is liberated during photosynthesis. Formation of reducing power is the third step. Here, nicotinamide adenine dinucleotide phosphate is reduced to NADPH2. The electrons that are released during non-cyclic photophosphorylation are utilized to form the reducing power. The hydrogen ion, which is released during photolysis of water, is captured by NADP to form the reducing power. Photophosphorylation. It is the process in which adenosine diphosphate combines with inorganic phosphate in the presence of solar radiation and granum to form adenosine triphosphate. It is of two categories, cyclic photophosphorylation and non-cyclic photophosphorylation. Cyclic photophosphorylation involves only photosystem 1. Non-cyclic photophosphorylation involves both photosystem 1 and photosystem 2. Cyclic photophosphorylation involves only photosystem 1. Non-cyclic photophosphorylation involves both photosystem 1 and photosystem 2. Now let's come to the differences between cyclic and non-cyclic photophosphorylation. As it is already mentioned, cyclic involves only photosystem 1, non-cyclic photophosphorylation involves both photosystem 1 and photosystem 2. In case of cyclic photophosphorylation, that are electrons that are once released from the reaction centers returns back to it after passing through a series of electron acceptors. In case of non-cyclic photophosphorylation, electrons that are once released from the reaction center never returns back but are in fact utilized to form the reducing power NADPH2, that is are utilized to reduce NADP, that is nicotinamide adenine dinucleotide phosphate. In case of cyclic photophosphorylation, nicotinamide adenine dinucleotide phosphate doesn't undergo any sort of reduction. In case of non-cyclic photophosphorylation, nicotinamide adenine dinucleotide phosphate is reduced to NADPH2. Non-cyclic photophosphorylation represents the light reaction of photosynthesis or photochemical phase of photosynthesis, and its location is thylakoids of granum of chloroplast. Now let us come to the dark reaction or biosynthetic phase of photosynthesis. It is also known as C3 cycle or Kelvin cycle because it is discovered by the scientist Melvin Kelvin. Its location is stroma of chloroplast. In the next video, I will discuss about the dark reaction.